Hi, today I'm going to show you some projects that I DIY'd from last week's video on Thanksgiving 2020 home decor. Hi, I'm Lisa Wood. I'm an interior designer here in Asheville, North Carolina. If you haven't subscribed and commented, please do so. I would love to interact with you and hear what ideas inspire you most as I bring you things that I find either intriguing or informational, hopefully educational, and then also some way, some hope, an idea to make you live better in your home. So today I want to get into this very, very curated dining room table. This table actually is one that I grew up eating at with my parents, my sister and my brother, and over time it's been passed down and we have this. So on this table, the whole goal was to try to use as much as what I already currently have. And it is very, I would say the best way to say it is curated. And I love tables that are like that because they all tell a story. So I'll go through what I have and let you see some of these pieces. It's really amazing what you can find throughout the years and that you don't have to spend a lot of money on. So just like our table setting, we've got this layered. This is a charger. These chargers I actually got at a garage sale. I think I got them 10 or 12 for $8. These are our china from when we got married. And then these pretty plates with a silver rim I actually found at a estate sale. And I picked up a bunch for $20. I don't think I'll use even half of them. The napkins, I ended up using a feather, and I showed you how to do this, and you'll see it later in the video, to turn it into a napkin holder. And that's just layered. And then the silver, this is pretty special. This came from my grandmother. She gave it to us before we got married. So I love having these pieces. The placemats, I ended up using 3 placemats kind of pushed together as a runner, and I found those at a thrift store. I got them for 25 cents a piece, and I just loved the color because fall is one of my favorite seasons, so I thought somehow I'll put those to use, and I think they turn out really nice as a runner. These gorgeous, gorgeous bottles are from my mother-in-law, and she passed these down to us when they just downsized out of their bigger home into an apartment. And so I thought, you know, they're beautiful in color. I was thinking, what could I use them for? You could fill them with wine and then just have them at the table. You could fill them with water. You could fill them with a liquor if you prefer a spirit, and then just have it already here at the table. But they're beautiful, and I think they add a nice touch. The one piece that I did buy is this center ring, and I'll show you what I did with it. It is simply, I tied some raffia around it and then hung some leaves that I found in our yard. So everything was outside. This is a piece of wood that we had, and we routed out a center strip, so you could literally just set that ring right in there and it's gonna hold it. So you could do some fun things with this that are different, you know, at different times of the season. But what I liked about it was that it was open and it visually doesn't block the conversation when you're seated at the table. So I thought it would be fun to try. So that was one of the ideas from last week's video. And then the rest is, this is one of the other napkin ideas that I was sharing, and I have it later in the video that you can see how to make it, but it's super simple. You simply just take a square and fold it into a triangle, and then you're going to roll it. And then when you've got this shape, you fold it into thirds. And you want to make sure that your ends are a little bit further out. And then you take, these are napkin rings that actually my mother had, and you take them and you simply put it over and create a little bow. Now I liked to flare my ends out a little bit to kind of make it feel a little bit more substantial and hold it in. So sometimes you just kind of have to play with it until you get it just right in the holder. But when you flare out those ends and make them come a little bit wider, it helps hold that napkin ring on a little bit better. But it's kind of a cute little presentation, don't you think? Here's another fun idea. I have a friend who has works with metal, and he has a CNC machine, and I gave him this pattern of this turkey tail and turkey head. And I originally had found this this set, not this exact one, but a thinner material in Dallas at a warehouse sale. And they had it to where they stuck it in a pumpkin and turned the pumpkin into a turkey. And I always thought it was cute. But then we had a tree that fell down, and so I decided, what else can I do with these? Because these are a lot sturdier. So I took, my husband and I grabbed the trunk, sliced it into pieces, and then routed out some sections and stuck the turkey head and tail in, and then I added some feathers as well. And so this is Tom. He's part of our family. So that is our curated table. I hope that it inspires you to, go through your house and see what you have and create the layers. It doesn't all have to be matchy-matchy. This is just one idea. And if you like this and you want to see some different plays on this with different elements, then let me know and challenge me, and I'll come up with some other fun elements for you, some ideas for your table. But hope that helps based on the DIY, elements. And next week, I will also be sharing some additional Christmas ideas for 2020, and I found some gorgeous things. So hopefully you guys will like those too. Until next week, you guys take care.